You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
All right, UFC Fight Night with the Angry Dad and Joe B. I'm the Angry Dad.
I am Joe B. What's up, buddy?
That's it. Inner Circle is fucking special. We have fight nights tonight. This is May 25th, Saturday, or May 21st, Saturday, and we just watched the Holmes fight. Joe stepped in a little bit late, but it's a time zone difference, bro. East Coast, West Coast is like a goddamn fucking thing, bro.
I was not paying attention. I got here in time. I'm like, oh, sweet, 10 o'clock. I'll probably catch, most of the prelims, and then watching the Pereira Ponzinibbio fight. And they're like, oh, yeah, that was a co-main event right there. I was like, oh, shit. Like, already? Like, fuck. All right. I was not paying attention to when the time started for the fight night.
Now, hey, it's so weird because, like, even when because I knew the prelims started at 1, and the mains and the that's 1 o'clock West Coast time, and I believe that's 4 o'clock your time.
Yeah. So
that right in there just tells you the difference. And then main event started at 4, and that's 7 o'clock your time. And so it's just crazy because it's so back and forth. Like, I get to watch them early and go to sleep early, and unfortunately, Joe gets to stay up late for him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start off with the first fight. It's Andres versus Park. All right, I know you didn't see it, and with the Holmes fight, which we'll get into. This was a one-sided fight that should have gone the opposite ways. Parks won. Eryk, he should have won because that's literally who fought. This guy came in heavy. I'm talking about he made weight, but the rehydrate was fucking serious, bro. He was literally twice the size of fucking Park. It was just fucking crazy. And 2 nut shots. It was technically it was 2 nut shots versus 1 nut shot. Eryk got 1 nut. Gave Park 1 nut shot. Parks did 2 to Eryk, so it was fucking pretty. Like, and the fight continued on, but it still got scored weird. It still got scored with, and we're seeing a lot of these UFC judges. I don't know what they're fucking seeing. I don't know what the qualifications are. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's fucking pretty crazy, bro.
The D. Salamonte that did the home fight, like, he's been around for a while, so I'm surprised. I think he had it. He was the only one out of the 3 that scored it for home.
And I believe he's the one who did it for Eric's too. I want to say that.
Interesting.
So, it's sketch when you see shit like that, when it's kind of like one judge just completely scoring it different than every other judge. You know what I'm saying? Because it just seems to be a trend right now. So it does piss me the fuck off when I see people who should have won not win.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the Anders fight. I've talked to him when Uncle Randy and I did the Throw and Smoke. We actually had him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. So
that's cool
to see. But I did hear that there was controversy with the decision on his fight, especially if he got hit in the nuts twice.
Yeah.
One time's all right, accident. Second time, you're probably looking at like, dude, I'm gonna have to like take a point or something. So the fact that he still won.
Yeah, and technically he got 2 warnings. He got 2 warnings. You know what I'm saying? And Parks, they let it fly. Eryk, his was the same situation. You know what I'm saying? A thigh high kick. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much above the thigh. It just is what it is. Ricci and Viana or Viana?
I don't know.
Well, no. Well, I'm just throwing out names. If you happen to correct me. And if I butcher your name too fucking bad. Ricci won. She definitely had it. She was the shorter of the opponents, and she basically leaned on her. And Viana, she's coming up as a person with the right height, that's tall for her weight, has the judo background, is comfortable on her back, is a submission artist. And, you can clearly see her game plan was in it. But the thing is she was too comfortable on her back the whole fight. So being too comfortable on her back was definitely a draw, because every time she was taken to the ground, Ricci was able to get out, stand up, and then was basically just thigh kicking her. Viana was giving her some like not up kicks, but forward push kicks. You know what I'm saying? So she was really trying to hyperextend the leg. And then she just ended up having, Ricci ended up just having too much top control, which is basically what, when you're on top, you're winning. That's it. Nobody wins from their back unless you're getting a submission. That's UFC talk right there. 101. If you are not really like fighting from the bottom, there's no way you're going to win. There's literally, you got to be throwing everything under the sun on your back to win from fighting on the bottom. And, Ricci, she won. She deserved it. She put in all the fucking work and grinded the fuck out of her. All right. And then with I want to say it's Chida, and I can't. I'm fucking butchering these fucking names. Who gives a fuck? And then Todorovic.
I saw the way it was spelled. I was like, good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. Who fucking cares? Yeah. This is the middleweight fight. All right, because we went from women's strawweight to middleweight, and Chidi. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get better with saying names, having to fucking say these names, because this is now a fucking thing for everyone listening to this UFC right here. Joe B and the Angry Dad. This is going to be coming very fucking often. So guess the fuck what? He's a fucking kickboxer. You could see it. He came in hard with a darce. Within the first 10 seconds, he rolled him into a darce. Chidi grabbed Todorovic and fucking darced him. Had it in cinch. Literally fucking hooked the elbow behind the knee, had him fucking down, and then somehow, because he was just pressing, he was able to get out of it. He got out of it. They scuffled. He's a Todorovic. I'm going to fucking butcher it every fucking time. He's a fucking wrestler. He knows what he's doing. He wanted tight in with the clinch. And just from the after talk, he's like, look, we know he wanted to be tight in the clinch, so they practiced. He got knocked out. This fight right here, knockout of the night, no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm talking about short elbow to the head. Push off, boom, straight to the temple, clean, precise, beautiful. Chef's kisses. This elbow was fucking gnarly, bro. Gnarly. I was like, oh my God. Hey, first round knockout, beautifully executed, bro. And then now we're going right into the welterweight. Welterweight's always my thought, because welterweight's that division where motherfuckers are heavy enough to knock people out. And that's what I love. I love when you start getting to that weight class where like, no, there's no if ands, because middleweights you're knocking people out. And then you got welterweights, and then like I said, you're going to see a lot more action middleweight, welterweight division right there. These guys they're throwing blows, they're precise, they're top of the game. And then when you got a top four, these top Santiago top 14, Pierre no rank, but guess what? He's going to be ranked now. You put me on this kid too, because I can't even remember how many UFC it was back, and you were like, this is my boy. This is who I'm going with. This is who I'm picking, and fucking smoked him. And he's been on a four fight winning streak. This is fifth winning streak now. This was a little sloppy, but the thing is when you start fighting ranked fighters, bro, you know how it goes.
Oh yeah. I know the one before that. Chikador or whatever. I know he won a performance bonus, they said.
Oh, okay. So he did win a performance bonus. Yep. I'm surprised he didn't get knocked out of the night, because like I said, that was like literally the only knockout for the night, and it was fucking one of the he must have got 2 bonuses then. I would assume so.
Yeah, probably. But I know they showed him as performance bonus. But maybe it was for the knockout.
Well, if he got double bonus, man, because they've been very liberal with them bonuses lately.
Because I know the fight of the night was Ponzinibbio and Vieira.
Viera, yeah. Because that was a fucking brutal. How far did you jump into that fight?
Beginning of the second round.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me tell you right now. It was to the third round straight slugfest. Pereira had his numbered. Santiago did not. The first round, second round, it started changing tides. But like that was like last minute of the second round, it started to roll tide to fucking to Santiago to win, because Pierre was fucking piecing him up. He had the number, he had the distance. Pierre moves in an unorthodox way, where he's just kind of always on his toes, especially for a welterweight, just kind of fucking back and forth. And you typically we see these guys that they just try to stand up straight up and just fucking swing.
Yeah, he's very fluid moving. Sometimes I think he expels too much energy with trying to be flashy in his movements, where it's like you're expecting him to gas out because it's happened before where he throws it all out in that first round. And then, you know, if the person survives come that second, third round, he's still in it, but definitely more gas. And he looked at like that way with Ponzinibbio. I think had Ponzinibbio done a little bit more or was able to get inside a little bit more of that reach, that he probably could have got the W. But I mean, that one I felt like could have gone either way by the end. But again, missing that first round and not seeing how much work he put into that first round. That first round was crucial for his victory, because the way the last two ended, it could have easily tipped to Santiago winning, because like I said, that first round was all Pereira. He came in, he was smooth, he was hitting power punches, dodging, bobbing, and weaving. Just like he said, he expends too much energy trying to be flashy. But the thing is that, you know, it has its points to do it, and then it has its drawbacks. Because let me tell you right now, when you're flashy and you make a highlight reel, that's how you get skyrocketed to the top. And, you know, he knows it. Everybody knows it. But the thing is you sometimes you got to know when to be conservative. Sometimes, you know, you got to know when you got to fucking just step on the throttle and go all the way, you know? I think he's gotten much better not exuding so much energy since I'm trying to remember the guy's name that he fought, that he thought it was going to be a cakewalk. It was like some guy in Canada that took it on short notice. He was like an MMA teacher from like a local.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Did he do a backflip on him?
Yeah, right. Try to flip on him in the first round, but then was like gassed out. And the guy that really shouldn't have been in there at all ended up. I'm trying to remember if he actually got the W or not.
No. Pereira won. You know what I'm saying? It just you know, like I said, when you take a short fight, you know what I'm saying? It's either you're gonna win or you fucking lose, and he just But he was Pereira's on that streak though.
He was in there enough, the Canadian guy, to at least get another shot. Like he got recognized enough where it's like, oh shit, all right, let's give you a full camp fight and see what you can do. And
exactly.
I've really seen him back since then, but.
Well, you know, you got Canada being completely locked down the way it's been for COVID. I would naturally assume that, you know, his spark fizzled out, but hopefully we do see him back in the ring soon.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, because there are no UFC camps, no nothing out there. You know, now they're a little more open up, but at the moment when all that happened, they were on complete fucking lockdown. No fights, no businesses, no nothing open. So they were completely just jammed. I do want to mention, because I'm always gonna give fights that are heavyweights a lot more spotlight, because I am a heavyweight guy. Heavyweight fights, sometimes, look, they're going to be slow, they're going to be sloppy, they're going to have a certain pace to it, but I love that power of, like, you don't know what's going to happen at any moment in time, because people could be standing, people could be just moving, you can transition, and you get clipped, and that clip can't be shrugged off. You get knocked the fuck out. That's what I love about heavyweight. It's because they have to go full throttle the first round. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to be a slow-paced fight. You know what I'm saying? So that it's my bread and butter of UFC. It's what I love. We don't get much of it, but it's what I go to. So with it says Ameida or Elmi and Porter. Mm-hmm. Well, right off top, fucking Porter fucking he tanked it. He got dropped. So it was a good fight. I loved it. Heavyweights, fucking, you know, it's prelims. But you know what? You know, crazy motherfuckers listen to watch the prelims. And when you love UFC and you know you have the time and the ability to sit down and watch it all day, because you can literally be watching UFC for 6 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. From my house right now, from 1 o'clock to fucking like 7 o'clock, that's me watching UFC. You know what I'm saying? That's an all-day event. That's the equivalent of watching football on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about UFC. I get UFC on a Saturday, football on a fucking Sunday, even though the season's just barely getting ready to start for the fucking football season. But that's what I fucking love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always going to mention the heavyweights in these fights, because God damn it, they fucking deserve it.
No,
Even though I butchered the fuck out their names.
Prelims are nice. Like you can get some nice fights on there from some new and up and coming prospects.
Yep.
I do.
That's their time to shine.
Yeah. The early prelims that happen, some of those are kind of meh because it's usually only like 2 fights.
Yeah. Yeah, you get 2 or 3 fights for early prelims, and then when the prelims hit. But the thing too is like I think it was last fight, Cowboy got pushed out. And because it was whatever, I didn't read what it was, but because it got pushed out, the main event prelim got pushed forward. And so these guys got main card stage time on a pay-per-view, which is fucking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Because when you can see somebody that's just on the cusp, but like I said, they're the main event prelim. They got a chance to step up into the fucking pay-per-view main card to take over for Cowboy Cerrone. And you know what? They fucking came through. They won. They fucking knocked that. That was one of the best fights that night. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's just, I always love to watch the prelims because those are the guys that are the hungriest that want to get to the fucking top. And you can see them make those transitions as you watch them. That's what I love about prelims.
Yeah, Cerrone got food poisoning.
Oh, was it food poisoning?
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking forward to that one. That's 2 legends, him and Joe Lozon. I mean, I know they rescheduled it, I think, for July.
Yeah.
But, I was upset that one got pulled last minute. I was excited to see it. I mean, Lozon hasn't fought in a while. I don't think Cerrone's fought. I mean, he's fought more recently than Lozon, but it's it's two of the OGs coming in. So you gotta love that shit.
Yeah, when you're shitting out your mouth and pissing out your ass, you don't want to be in that fucking in that octagon.
No. I've seen other people shit their pants in there. I wouldn't want to shit my pants.
Exactly. I don't want to see that have to get disinfected.
Yeah.
Commentary was on point pretty much this whole fight today too, which it normally is. So I always like to give credit to those guys. Anything you want to mention on the refs? Because the refs don't get much. They do talk about them, but the thing is some people like to fucking jump in and break shit up so fast. You know what I'm saying? When they're working.
Yeah. So for the ones that I watched the end, like with Holm, their rep, I thought did a good job because I mean, clinching against the cage for so long. I mean, she got 10 minutes of clinch work in a 25-minute fight. Yep. So to have her not get separated at the times where it looked like it was just kind of stalling there. But I mean, she kept it moving, so I guess.
Yeah, then that's the thing is like as long as you're working, you deserve that time because if you're just standing there gassed trying to get your air, guess what? Pull them off each other. Right. Give them that little 5-second, break, breathe, recenter themselves, and then put them into the middle of the ring. But when like Holmes was holding on to her, she was gripped on, punching, jabbing, wrist control. That was all there. You know what I'm saying? Head control, digging her head, digging those braids right into her fucking face and neck. Look, that's all work right there. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't grabbing the cage. She wasn't doing any bullshit. She was just doing the work. And, and right off top, you know what I'm saying? Viera, right?
Yeah.
She, you know what I'm saying? She just took it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of opportunities. She tried to leg wizard her a few times. And, only got her maybe once and a half, and the thing is there's a lot more different techniques that you can do to get yourself off the fucking fence. She could have easily rolled her hips, pushed herself into the different direction and drug her the opposite way, then reverse the fence position. But that just didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Holly didn't go for a trip more. Even a few times that she had the single leg, like she didn't try to sweep out the other leg at all. There was when she had her against the cage clinching and knowing that Ketlen was going to try the wizard, like you could have gone for the trip in the back ways. And her clinch work is good as far as like her ground game. It's
yeah. Well, like I said, Holmes, there was a lot of not follow through. You know what I'm saying? That like when she go shoot for the single, she would get stalled. And I'm like, why are you getting stalled? Because guess what? You have all the momentum. Like even in that middle of the ring leg wizard before she pulled herself up to the fence, all the times that she grabbed that leg, she'd grab it and then almost stop herself from following through. And just like you said, that follow through with that momentum with a leg trip, which you could easily, I'm not saying easily get. What they do is not fucking easy. But the thing is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, judo, these leg trips are all in there for a reason. And, sometimes certain things don't get drilled, but, that's a small thing that could easily change the tide of that fight. You know what I'm saying? Being able to really get in there. I knew she would shove her knee right in the middle and hold her down, but you got to do a lot more than that.
Yeah. The more I'm going to have to go back and watch that third, because like I said, Holm lost via the split decision.
Yeah.
Very controversial because everybody from commentary to Dean Thomas watching on the side thought that Holm did enough to win. And it's like, all right, well, it really came down to that third round.
Yeah. But that's the thing is like first, second round, I'm giving the majority of points to Holmes. You know what I'm saying? So like that third round, if she happened to pull it out of her ass and because like I said, my internet shut down. I lost it for a few seconds. I had to wait for my fucking ESPN app to fucking upload so I can fucking finish watching the rest of the fight on my cellular phone data. You know what I'm saying? And so that was that bullshit. But the thing is from what I watched and what I was seeing, it was a cinch. She had it. You know what I'm saying? From the middle of the second to third round, Holmes, I felt she had three solid rounds to win. Like I said, what was going on, the work, the grind, and just all the small technical moves. You know what I'm saying? Head movements, making wrist control, the fucking, the cage control, fucking, there was so much that she was doing to win that I couldn't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? And then when they announced it, I was like, are you fucking serious?
Holm definitely had the first round. Second round, she almost got choked the fuck out.
Oh, no, she did. But she recovered, though. Didn't fall.
No, but her face was red as fuck.
Oh, yeah. It was red. It was red. But, hey, let me tell you right now, that's experience that got her out of that.
Yes. Yeah, because once she was able to slip her, left shoulder inside, she was able to turn enough to create space. But I figure the first one was Holm. Second round went to Viera. Third round, it was really close. I think I even sent you a text fuck, dude, that was a close round. That was hard to judge. So that one could have gone either way. Fourth went to Viera. Fifth round was definitely all Holm.
Yeah.
So it's all right. Not thinking how that third is. I have to go back to see what we possibly could have seen.
That we did see watching from TV.
Right, to give her the third round because two of the judges had it 3-1 going into the fifth round.
You know what I would love is if we get camera FaceTime with the judges watching these fights and they get an open scorecard of what the fuck? Because we get the points, you know what I'm saying? But I want an open, detailed scorecard that there's no bullshit to fucking because like I said, almost 90% of everybody, and when I mean 90%, only Ketlen's team are the ones that thought they win. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else was like, "Are you serious?" Because you got to really think the air was released from it as soon as he announced it.
Yeah, but during the fight in the rounds, in between rounds, Ketlen's team was telling her that she was losing.
Yeah. Well, so you got to tell your fighter all that. Because as soon as someone feels they win, guess what they do? They sit on their feet.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in a fight, you can't go off of what like you said, we're doing good. Because I'm always a big person of don't let them know how they're doing. Just let them know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because as soon as you're winning. All right, cool. I'm going to coast. And then you don't get the fucking work because there's championship fighters that ride it the fuck out regardless because they want to nail the coffin. But you get some people, I'm winning. All right, let me breathe. And then that's what fucks up their fight.
Right. That's true. Very true. What do you think's next for Holmes? Especially now that you're a loss, right? You were number 2. You were on your way to potential title fight, depending on what happens with Nunes and Pena. Because I would think that if Pena wins, then whatever, next challenger's up. If Nunes wins, I could see that going for I guess it really would be a fourth, but I could see that going for that trilogy title fight. Yeah.
No, I definitely see it going that way. But in the ranking forms, like I said, Holly's going to drop down, and now she's going to be I believe she's going to drop down to the fifth gatekeeper there. and she's gonna have to sit on her hands now and wait till she gets her next fight. She's already hit the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So like, if anything, it's when you hit the Hall of Fame and with and like she got that right before this fight, it's time for you to fucking. I'm not saying leave on a high note. Get the next fight, put in the fucking work, and then guess what? I'm not saying hang up the gloves. I'm saying, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time to start figuring something out because, like I said, it's just she's got it. She can do it for a lot more years. But these young and up and comings, man, are they're hungry as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about a lot more years. She doesn't. She looked like she lost a step. I could see her either like you said, take another fight, hopefully go out on a high note.
Yeah.
Either retire. I don't know what she has left on her contract with the UFC.
Yeah.
Or maybe drop down to PFL.
There we go.
And go for a spot there. Fight Kayla Harrison.
Yeah.
That. Like, she looked all right, but I don't see either of them beating Pena or Nunes.
No, I don't. Like I said, she has her rank because she's earned it and she's done her thing. But the thing is when you see people that have been in the fight game for long enough, you kind of like, it's great. It's nostalgia to watch them. I remember all their great fights, but sometimes that half a step is just like on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna skyrocket into the fight that she needs to get into. But the thing is maybe one or two more fights before really, because when you start fighting top tier people, and like I said, it's a different speed. She just needs someone slightly younger to go into this before she goes into a main event, into a title fight. You know what I'm saying? But she deserves her fight. She's literally number one now.
Yeah. Aldena's before her right now, before this fight. Yeah. And Raquel Pennington. So I would probably say Ketlen should fight one of them first before going for the title, just to see if she's really up for the challenge. It sucks that Holm.
Trust me, that's everybody's thoughts right now are just like blown away because that's not what we saw. You know what I'm saying? And we're not the judges, we're not the refs, we're not the fighters, we're not the trainers. We're two guys who watch this shit from home. And and I've watched enough UFC under my belt to feel I have a good enough feel for things. But sometimes when you see things, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was the best win. I thought she did enough to win. Again, I mean, if you look at the stats alone.
Yeah.
But how do you score the damage? Because she did have, I mean, not even badly damaged, but
not bleeding. If you're gushing, guess what? I can accept blood. If I'm getting color, guess what? All right. But she was just slightly bruised up, not even lumped up.
No, I mean fat lip, but
yeah,
you get punched in the mouth. Of course, you're gonna get fat lip.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, no eye splits, no nose break. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I it sucks because what I saw was not what I thought was going to happen. And it's the same thing with the first fight of the main event, of the card, same fucking thing. I'm like, how?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. If it was so one-sided, how did they score it for the other person for Park?
Exactly. Like I said, it's just I know there was nut shots. Both guys got a fucking break. They got their allotted time. They got back into the fight and they did their thing. But two nut kicks versus one nut kick. At the end of the day, that does have a little sway on who should have won. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like I say, I don't know. Like it's just sometimes you see these things where the card pops up. Like, look, what the fuck's going on? Are we going to get any kind of investigation of why?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, brother. It definitely is. It's fucking nuts. But it is what it is. What can we fucking do?
Nothing but talk about it.
Yeah, and complain about it the whole fucking time, just like we're doing right now. Because it's like, we're going to go back. We're going to watch tapes. I'm going to see the highlights. I'm going to watch all the fucking videos of what the fuck's going on. I'm going to watch all the professional commentators that get paid for a living to do this regurgitate what we just fucking said and be like, what the fuck?
Mm. Yeah, it really must all come down to that third round. That's got to be.
It has to. It has to. But it's just like you said, though, that was Holly's round. Well, I'm going to say it's Holly's round, but
it was close. That one was really close. But where they see, I guess that's the thing too, right? The judges don't get to see any stats. They have no idea.
They don't get none of those informations. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if they ever change things up later on, like the open scorecard, so that corners know, hey, we have to. I mean, obviously, you want to tell them that they need to go in there and do better, or you might be down, so let's go for the fight, like the knockout or the finish. But to know, like, hey, dude, like you're definitely down here, even though you think you're winning, but we're not. We gotta, go for a takedown. And I mean, I think if Holm would have taken her down at all, could have sealed it. But
she could have got some solid takedowns that weren't a down and up. It would have definitely changed the tide a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that ring control and the ground control and just the simple fact of like even when she got taken down, she was right back up. You know what I'm saying? Within a minute, within 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? She got. That's like the only thing I can see them even saying. But it's just like I don't know. Like I said, it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we're going to have a whole bunch of people listening to this and like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You got to watch the fucking fight so you fucking understand. Go back and watch the fucking fight.
Chris.
Yeah. Hey, and Chris, hey, you got lucky today because we kept our fucking fight commentary in our chat and not in the group chat. Next time, it's going to be in the group chat.
Yeah. Next time I won't be fucking out. We went to a zoo.
That's fun. I did a whole bunch of yard stuff, so I got all new patio furniture out there for ridiculously cheap from somebody. So
there you go, nice.
Oh yeah, trying to get this backyard ready.
Fuck yeah, gotta love summertime.
That's it. Trying to convince my wife to let me buy a TV to put outside.
Projector, baby.
No, let me tell you right now, I like the projector, but a nice little folding TV that comes out and what I'm saying, and be able to kind of just post up.
Yeah, it'd be nice too. Projectors are nice, but they only really work at night.
Exactly. I want to be able to go outside, have coffee in the morning, kick on the fucking watch all the shit that I watch, and then fucking
hell yeah.
Like I say, that's just hoping and praying.
Well, just tell her I'm doing this.
I wish. She let me buy 265, so I can't complain at the moment in time because I got a new 65 in the front in the family room and a new 65 in the living room.
Then I guess you can't really.
Exactly. I got to pick and choose those battles, but I'm trying to buy an 80 for the outside.
There you go. Nice.
Like it followed me home.
But yeah, I'm excited to do more of these.
Oh yeah, no, let me tell you right now, I love doing. Me and my brother do this already, so like it's gonna definitely fucking be nice to actually talk to. Because like I know when we text back and forth, it's fun, it's good. We update each other, we talk our shit, we fucking have a good time. We pick our fights and do our predictions. We didn't get a chance to do it today, but next one will be a little bit better. Like this was a little on the fly.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more consistent, so I was like, I always love to record.
Did you watch the Eagle FC at all?
I haven't had a chance to be able to dedicate some time to it because I know it comes out on Friday.
Yeah,
and Fridays like every other Friday, I got to drive 5 hours to go get my youngest son at his mom's house. It's an hour commute to get him, but it's a 4-hour commute home because of traffic.
God.
So so that summertime is a lot easier because he basically just stays here all summer. But during the like every other Friday, it's like I literally got to leave my house at around 11:30, 12, and then I don't get home till about like 5 or 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's far right.
Yeah, but it's for my boy, so like I make that trip without even batting an eye because I get to pick him up from school and then just bring him straight home.
So I watched the last, not the one that just happened Friday, the one that they did before that. All I know is this morning when I was looking at like the highlights and stuff is Junior Dos Santos
Yeah.
just dislocated his shoulder with a punch, and that's how he lost. In the third round, he was winning the fight. In the third round, he went through like it was an overhand right,
Just overextended.
deflected a little bit, and it was just watched it go. It's like, oh, and even the guy's like, dude, check his shoulder, man, check his shoulder.
Yeah.
So, called it TKO.
Yeah.
He lost the fight. It's like, fuck, dude, that sucks. Like you
Yeah.
were winning, and
Yeah.
that's how you lost. And then they had ONE FC was Friday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early my time, so I'm sure you're.
Oh yeah, no, it's more. That's one of those shows I'm talking about. I'm getting up and having coffee and watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They put on some good events. I like how they mix it up. They have their MMA, they have submission grappling, they have Muay Thai, all in the same area. A fan of those as well.
Yeah, no, me too. Like I said, that true dedicated, because the casual fan. That's what they always say. It's the casual fan and their opinions. But when and then you got like true dedicated people that spend the time to watch these fights. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not boxing, it's not wrestling, it's UFC, it's MMA. And even MMA in certain spots are the caliper's not the same as UFC. You know what I'm saying? It's like pro football and college football. Once you get to that pro football league, the pace and speed is different.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, how many people came over from Bellator? Except for Chandler's done all right.
Yeah, Chandler's done all right.
But outside of him, I mean, Eddie Alvarez, even though he got to the title, is kind of a weird run for him to get up there. And
no, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Trying to even think. He just fought Jake Paul. He came from Bellator to UFC, came in champion. Then Masvidal fucking kneed him directly in his head.
Oh, Askren.
Yeah, Askren. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a completely different speed because like out here we have Bellator. Bellator is like within my area of like they always promoting and doing shows out this way, and so it's just, and sometimes I'm not saying production is the greatest, but it is something that is needed. But also too, you can tell by the caliber of the people that they're going to have. Like they have great fucking fighters. Don't get me wrong. They got people that deserve over there to be in UFC, but that speed is slightly different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good shit.
Fuck yeah.
That's it. So we're gonna definitely be doing this one, and then for everyone, I'm the Angry Dad. All my links will be in the notes. Joe, what do you want? Where do you want to tell these people to find you?
Joseph Boulay at Instagram. I will probably have to set up a new one for this shit.
Yeah, set up a new one. This will be all over my shit. And you have any other thing like YouTube? Because I know you make the fucking bread.
Not yet, but once we get my kitchen done, there'll be more videos going up. I got my little counter space now to work. I got to set up some lights.
Nice.
Yeah,
my wife's been making rye bread because she got some 500-year-old yeast from some company that does it out, that's been making bread out in this area. And so she got this rye bread. Oh, my God. I love fucking rye bread and pastrami, bro. Don't give a fuck. That's the shit.
Are you allowed to eat that?
No. When my wife makes bread, it's the worst experience in my life, but yet it's the best experience because a fresh fucking loaf, she makes me wait so I don't burn my mouth. But when I crack it open and that steam hits and you hit that fucking goodness, holy shit. I love fucking bread.
Yes, sir.
And I can't fucking eat it.
That sucks.
It does suck, bro. And I never used to be like this, ever. And then all of a sudden one day, and this is all because of out Texas, or not even Texas, it was Outback Steakhouse.
Whoa.
All right. I was doing real good. I was leaning out because I had some shit I had to do. And I was like, I wanted to look real good. And so it was over. We celebrated, went to Outback Steakhouse. And you get those fucking round bread loaves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and normally, like, when I go there, I'm eating at least 2 to myself. Mm-hmm. I ate one. And I was like, fuck, I don't feel so good. And so I kind of just ate my steak and went along. And then, like, the next day, the top, not my stomach, but like the top of my stomach was completely bulged out, bro. Like I had a big like bruise or something. And then I was like, I couldn't figure out what the fuck's going on. So I kind of did an elimination diet, jumped on a carnivore thing, and it went away. And then we went back to Outback. I, sure as shit, I ate the fucking bread. And as soon as I ate the bread, it instantly fucking happened. And the next thing you fucking know, I'm like, am I fucking gluten intolerant? Wow. So I did it. Yeah. So I once again, I cleansed it out of my system and then just ate bread. And then boom, fucking happened again.
Fuck.
Yeah. I fucking gas, bloating, pressure. It fucking hurts. And then I shit fucking funny for like 4 days. Joe just fucking broke. It's the truth. If you're gluten intolerant, you fucking know. And I'm not like, serious. Like if I have it, I'm gonna die. It's like, no, it's a complete, like, it's a point where it's very upsetting and uncomfortable. So I don't fucking bother with. I'm like, it bothers me enough to not want to eat bread, but I'm gonna fucking have here and there. I'll just deal with it.
Fuck. That sucks. That's crazy.
Yeah. It sucks, bro.
I bet. I love bread.
Me too. Especially
fresh bread.
Oh, the freshest bread. The hot, juicy buns when they come out with butter on top.
Fuck yeah.
Let me tell you right now. Luckily for me, my wife's a baker. She fucking, fancy fucking like you ever see all those things where they make all those fancy fucking cakes with the chocolates and the fucking, decorations and all. She does all that just from her head because she's crafty like that. She just fucking can see something, create something. It's just fucking phenomenal. And because she's so good at that, she's learned all these gluten-free recipes for me. So like it fucking helps.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like even King Arthur's pancake mix is gluten-free but it's processed with a different kind of flour. So it's like the best on my stomach.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Telling you, bro. Fucking nuts. I want bread. I literally just made ribs today, bro. I had a fucking I had a 10-hour smoke on them motherfuckers.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
They looked good.
A
lot of ribs.
Well, I did 2 racks of beef, 1 rack of pork, baby back. I only fuck with baby back. Fuck St. Louis. People come at me. But I love beef ribs. Beef ribs, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little Asiago jalapeno, little fucking salt, pepper, fucking olive oil, and I never cut off the silver skin, bro, on the back. You leave that fucking shit on because what you do is you flip it over, you score it, and you slice it down the middle. So then when it cooks, it turns into these crispy fucking bits on the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's like, you gotta pull that off. Like, fuck no, I like that. It's like you get that. It's like a, like when you get the edge corner of the cake where it's got that crisp on it. That's exactly what that shit is.
I'm gonna have to leave it on next time.
Usually I said, I'll score it right along the ribs and then score it right on the back. And then, like I said, I put my seasoning on it, and that shit comes out fucking beautiful.
Nice. I'll have to try that.
I tell you, I fucks with that shit. I just had that Brock Lesnar seasoning, and I did a review on it, and it little goes a long way, but it's fucking delicious on red meat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Big. I gave it a big thumbs out. It's something that I'm going to be definitely keeping in my house.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody, this is fucking UFC Fight Night with Joe B and the Angry Dad. Thank you guys for tuning in. When the next UFC comes out, I don't have anything in front of me, so you guys can fucking wait till the next one comes out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. All right, we'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. That's what you say, fuck.